restaurant Etuata Papani, actually based on Niue Island now, which is a small island in the South Pacific. I currently own and operate a small bakery called Rockback Bakery, and I'm also the 2IC and company accountant for the Niue Development Bank. I was involved in the Young Enterprise Scheme in New Zealand when our sixth form class in Wellington East Girls College was designated to create a company, find a product that would actually be sold, and pick directors and actually create the product and sell the product. And what we created back then was sweatshirts, and we sold a variety of colours. We got supply in Wellington to make the sweatshirts. We did our own little logo on the front of the sweatshirt, and we sold it to a lot of our friends and family. But the process to get to sell the sweatshirts was the education part for our economics class and accounting class, was that we all had a position on the board of the company. So there was a sales director, marketing director, a general chairman of the board per se, and we all had duties to perform in relation to the company. That is the first place where I actually learned how to do a break-even analysis, which I always go back to, the way that I've learnt it back then. And the scheme was actually very inspiring at that age, to look as a possible career of having your own business. In my lifetime that I've come through college and then to Victoria University, I've taken all that and I've applied it to wherever I have been. I work for Tower Life in Wellington as a management accountant, as well as a loans officer at one stage. I then moved into the Pacific and worked in Samoa for 12 years, and that's where more or less I worked in the private sector. Now in Niue, I've got back home where I'm from, I've got the opportunity to actually have my own business, as well as maintain a full-time job. But the thing about Young Enterprise Scheme, it doesn't just give you tips or skills and things you need to know in business. It's actually stuff that you would use in your lifetime. And I will always keep imparting how important it is for young youth and young children to actually learn about being an entrepreneur and coming up with enterprising ideas that don't ever let anyone say it's not reachable. And there's no such word as can't, because someday you will get that dream come true. And I teach that to my little young 5-year-old who loves playing shop, and that's the first business type of play that they actually learn at a very young age. So I'm all a supporter for Young Enterprise Scheme, and to impart it to a lot more Pacific Island countries is the best thing that the scheme can actually do. It would actually build a more knowledgeable Pacific nation.